mistaken, it is currently Thursday, and there is Thursday night football continuing this week. So we are back with the weekly edition of AFL Evolution Tips/Predicts. Round 14 now it is. We are flying through this season of the 2017 AFL season. Here you can see the fixture for this week coming up, and yeah, I'm quite excited that we have 3 Sunday games again, because Sunday was quite lonely over the past few weeks just with the regular one game. But going into tonight's game, well, tomorrow's game for me, but okay, whatever, 13-9-87 to 2017 137. The Hawthorn Hawks defeat the Adelaide Crows at the Adelaide Oval, and Ty Vickery kicks 5 goals, Grant Birchall kicks 4, and Billy Hartong with 3, with Rory Atkins, Mitch McGovern and Richard Douglas all getting on the board there for the Crows, and also Mitch McGovern getting the most disposals on the whole entire ground, actually, with 17, and Grant Birchall also pops in, as well as Ty Vickery, as Hawthorn's highest disposal getters for them in this first Thursday night game. We'll move on to the next one, which will be a Friday night game, and that is between the Sydney Swans and the Essendon Bombers, and it is at the SCG, and AFL Evolution is saying that Essendon win by 2 points, 7-7-49 to 7-9-51, the Essendon Bombers to defeat the Sydney Swans. And as you can see there, Dean Towers kicking 2, and Travis Collier kicking 2 as well. The only 2 multiple goal scorers, and they both kicked 2 goals. That was a bloody mouthful. And Mitch Brown also with the highest disposals on the entire ground, I'm pretty sure. So moving on to the first Saturday game here between Collingwood and Port Adelaide at the MCG, AFL Evolution is going ahead and saying that Collingwood win in a high-scoring affair, 21-8, 134 to 19-7, 121 in a big game there, with James Aish, Alex Fasola and Tom Langdon all kicking 3 goals for the Pies, and Sam Gray, Jared Pollack and Brandon Archie all kicking 4 goals for the Power. It seems in this game, anytime we go with the Power and simulate, Brendan Archie always kicks the most goals. I don't know why. It's just AFL Evolution just loves Brendan Archie, I guess. So yeah, high scoring game there at the G, and it sees Tom Langdon get the most disposals on the ground as well, and all objectives completed. We've had 2 of those, I'm pretty sure so far. Next game at the Gabba between Brisbane and GWS, and Brisbane actually get over the line, 10-11-71 to 6-16-52. Quite a surprising outcome there, but who knows, it could happen. Tom Bell, Dane Zorko and Dane Beams all kicked 2 goals for the Brizzy Lions, while Stephen Caniglio, Stevie J and Jeremy Cameron all kick 1 goal each, and Dane Zorko runs away with by far the most disposals on the ground with 17 there for the Brizzy Lions. Moving ahead to the next game between the Western Bulldogs and the North Melbourne Kangaroos at Etihad Stadium. Can the Bulldogs bounce back? And AFL Evolution says no, they cannot. 10-14-74 to 12-15-87, with the Roos walking away with the victory there and leaving the Dogs with a lot to think about. Tory Dixon kicks 3, Dale Morris and Clay Smith both kick 2 as well, and then Ben Brown kicks 4 for the Roos, and then both Jack Zeeble and Robbie Tarrant kick 2 goals for them as well, with Ben Jacobs and Clay Smith being the highest, yes, he's very height. He's very height. I don't know what I'm saying. Highest disposal getters on the ground. I am all over the shop. Yeah, next one at Domain between the West Coast Eagles and the Melbourne Demons. The D's are in form, but it is over at Domain, and AFL Evolution is saying that the West Coast Eagles can get the job done. 17-11, 113 to 11-17, 83. Jack Watts kicks 3 goals, Jeff Garlett kicks 2, and Michael Hibbard kicks 1. And over on the other side, Drew Petrie kicks 7 goals, Jamie Cripps kicks 2, and Shannon Hearn with 1 as well. The highest disposal getters were Aaron Vandenberg, Jack Watts, Drew Petrie and Andrew Gaff for both teams there. Well, in the whole game, not for both teams because I just mentioned them all at once. Here we have at Simmons Stadium, Geelong versus the Freo Dockers. I think we all know who we expect to win, and AFL Evolution expects them to win as well. 18-9, 117 to 13-10, 88 with the Geelong Cats walking away with the victory. And Nakia Cockatoo kicks 5 goals. Tom Monaghan kicks 3 and Reece Stanley kicks 3 as well, with Lockie Weller kicking 3, Harley Bennell kicking 3 and Cameron Sutcliffe kicking 2 for the Dockers. Stephen Motlop gets the most disposals for the Cats with 14, and I didn't quite get a chance to look at the other side because I'm just going through everything right now as fast as I possibly can. The second last game of the round between the Tigers and Carlton, and they are predicting that an inaccurate Richmond side will walk away 2-point victors in a low-scoring game, 6-11, 47 to 6-9, 45. I wouldn't mind that. It'd be nice to nick a close one against the Blues, but I'm just hoping for any type of a win, to be honest. Daniel Gorringe and Dylan Buckley kick the most goals for Carlton, and Jack Rewell is the only multiple goal scorer for the Tigers as we move on to the next game. Yet again, all 3 objectives completed. It hasn't happened much in other episodes, but it's happening today. And then the last one at Etihad between the Suns and the Saints, and 47 again. 6-11, 47 to 6-6, 42. Both scores very similar in this final 2 Sunday games, with Jack Billings kicking 2 and David Swallow kicking 3 as well, with Trent McKenzie kicking 1 and Tom Lynch kicking 1 for the Suns. And over on the other side, Seb Ross, and I believe it was Luke Dunstan there. Dunstan. I'm all over the shop with how I'm saying things tonight. I'm sorry. So as you can see, here were the scores that AFL Evolution predicted for the whole entire round of round 14. Do you think their predictions were realistic? I think they were I'm not even too sure. Obviously there are a few shockers in there, like Hawthorn aren't going to beat Adelaide at Adelaide Oval, but you know. Anyway guys, hopefully you'll have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to smash on and subscribe for future content. I'm Kane. You've been until next time. Peace and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye.